Hey guys, this is Snack Attack 8, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VII Blind. This is part 24. In the last episode, we got done with the very lengthy Sephiroth and Cloud kinda flashback scene, and we did a little bit of field wandering and found this little townish looking area. So I think in this episode we're going to go in it and do some exploring. Now, I did some grinding off screen, and it's funny because I did it and then I got like a comment the very next minute saying like, or I got a couple saying like, you don't need to really do much grinding or anything, but I did. So maybe I won't do any of that for the next rest of the game, but I have done it now. All we really got was this Mithril Claw for Tifa. We got a new weapon for Barret too, which is the cannonball, but I took him out of the party because his level was higher than Tifa and I wanted to give her some experience. And I also picked up the earth magic materia. So that's cool. We're going to be trying to get some AP on that, use that as much as we can. But for now, we're going to go in here, I think. Okay. For some reason I didn't realize like it was... Oh! It's a Chocobo ranch. What do you know about that? Wark. Do I say wark or do I say wark? Let's go with the suave option. Wark, wark. Aw. I love Chocobos. What a cool, like, kind of mascot for a series. I guess a Moogle is more of what the mascot for Final Fantasy is, but I always kind of thought Chocobos and Moogles kind of went hand in hand. And I guess this is a Chocobo Bill. Sure, we could heal up. 100 gil? No, that's way too much. I don't want to pay that. What do you have to say, dude? Can we get one? Can we ride it? Thinking of crossing the marshes. Alright, I did see like a area that looked kind of marshy when I was grinding. I made the effort not to go into it because I wanted to save that for this, obviously. But sure, we don't really have any other objectives, so I guess we'll cross it. Be safer for you to get a Chocobo. Hook me up, dude. Give me a sweet ride. You can zip through the marshes. It's the only way to avoid being attacked by the Midgar Zolam. Yeah, what is that? It's a serpent-like creature over 30 feet tall. Okay, so I think I did also see this creature. It's like a silhouette kind of moving around in the water. And I guess the game has decided we shouldn't fight it. Because it's funny because I was debating charging in there and trying to see if that was anything. And like attack it at the beginning of this video instead of going here, but I guess it's a good thing. Buy a Chocobo at Chocobo Bill and Billy Farm. To purchase one, talk to my grandson. He's in the stables at the far right end. Alright, got a new goal, let's head over there. Aw, this is like a pleasant surprise. I like that they brought this in right after that really heavy cutscene. And I guess this is the stable? Can we... Alright, yeah. You must be Billy. I like your hat. I think. You're Billy, are you? Yes. I would love a Chocobo, kid. Give me one! You old folks are out of luck. Well, can't we just borrow one and not give it back? Go out and catch one. How do we do that? I want to know all of this. Where are they? This claw prints? Wild Chocobos will appear in those areas. If you don't have Chocobo lure, they won't come out. Very cautious animals by nature. So tell me about that. I like that the other option was just go on. It's a type of materia which attracts Chocobos. If you equip it, they'll come to you, but without it, they won't appear. How do I get the materia? How do I catch one? Always appears with other monsters, but you won't be able to catch it because of the monsters. So you must defeat the monsters first before you catch the Chocobo. And then... Also, wild Chocobos are really cautious. Okay. Greens? They'll focus on that. Maybe I should have picked the other option for this. Because you can say go on. Oh. What else? What else can you tell me? Don't make him angry. If you get him angry, you'll get hurt. Once you get off a Chocobo, it'll escape. Okay, so it's kind of like a one-time use kind of thing. Well, I guess he told us all we can. Like, all... Oh! 2,000 gil, I don't have that. I have like 400, right? Yeah, I don't have enough money. I'm sorry. Let's talk to this Cole. I thought that was a girl. Maybe it is. I don't know. Well, this poses a problem. We don't have enough money to buy the lure. I don't know. Maybe I'll go see... I do actually have some stuff that I want to talk about, so maybe we'll try to see if we can't get into a battle, maybe see some new enemies, and I'll talk about that, and if we can get in a couple, raising 2,000 gil isn't going to take that long. And, oh, I guess these are the tracks, right? Do we just have to get in a battle over them? I guess this is good practice to see sort of how chocobos work. So let's get into a battle here. Against these ostrich guys. They kind of look chocobo-ish, but they're like evil versions. Yeah, we'll just attack with Cloud. Tifa, use that limit, girl. And, okay, I got it. And we'll use Eris's. See, I like Tifa's got like claws now, like Wolverine claws. That's pretty kickin'. Ooh, yeah, was that like a, whoa. That looks different than normal. I have had Eris's limit stored up for the longest time, but because I think she's got to be getting close to getting her second one, I didn't want her to get it off screen or anything. And Cloud's got his, so we can use that. And we'll steal. Who's got steal? I think it's Tifa. Yeah, we'll steal from him. And Eris, you can use ice on that guy. Yeah. So yeah, there were some things I wanted to talk. Oh, they have like claws? That's kind of gross, actually. Everyone knows that ostriches don't have claws in real world. I'm being goofy today, and I don't know why. Yeah, there was some stuff I wanted to talk about, mostly pertaining to. Yeah, see, we'll be making that up. How much money do we have now? 700. That's. We might have to do a little bit off screening, but I do want to talk about some stuff first, and before we really get into more like plot stuff, I want to say it. So it basically pertains to the Sephiroth cutscene that dominated the last 3 episodes of this. And wait, I think it said if we don't have the lure, they won't appear. So there's really no point in running over the spots. Though I do like how they're kind of all here in this one area. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so the Sephiroth cutscene, I do really apologize for having not understood, and I guess not really read the text as clearly, that I didn't know that Cloud's home was Nibelheim, and it wasn't Sephiroth's. And though I did figure that out, it definitely... Flaming Peck! It definitely did hinder, my understanding of that cutscene, and I think that hurt me because I didn't go into any of the houses to check out, like, see if Cloud's parents were in, or make the connection that Tifa would live there too. I didn't really do that, and I really would have liked to see that stuff, and I really would have liked to have that been shown in the LP. Not only that, but I think it would have made the destruction of Nibelheim a lot more meaningful to me, because I didn't really realize that that Cloud, since it was Nibelheim was Cloud's hometown, that his mom would be there too. And that, like, when he went in the house, that was really his mom's house, and, like, she died. And I guess I just didn't really pick that up. And that is an important aspect of that, because it's sorta... That cutscene really does, I guess, develop who Sephiroth is, but it seems like it gives us a lot of insight into how Cloud got to be the way he is right now. Because in the cutscenes we've seen him, in the flashbacks that we've seen, like, young Cloud, he seems a lot more, like, energetic and gung-ho. And in this game, he's a lot more, I guess jaded is a word. But, well, yes, Snack, jaded is a word. But, I don't know. So I think it really, that scene really contributes a lot to him as well. And I'm just upset, kind of, that I didn't figure that out while I was doing it. Because really, like Cloud lost everything because of what Sephiroth did there. Like his family, his hometown. I guess he didn't lose Tifa, which is frustrating to me because he doesn't seem to pay... Wow, that was a lot of damage! Don't use it on her! It's frustrating to me because he doesn't seem to pay much attention to her. But you'd think that, like... Oh, good, great Snack. You'd think that if Tifa's the only thing left over from Cloud's hometown, that, you know, they would stick together a little bit more, and I guess they do, but he just doesn't really let off that he cares much about her, whether that be romantic or not. She obviously cares romantically for him. I don't know why I'm delving into romance. There's something really sappish about me, but I really enjoy like romantic plots and stuff in games. I don't like them if they're just shoehorned in and there's no like substance behind them, because then it just seems like lazy. Like you're just reaching for like fans to like ship that couple or whatever. But I do like well-built romantic plots and stuff. Also, something I learned was that if you run, you can get turned around and you don't have to do a back attack. It's kind of neat. I just figured that out. I'm proud of myself because of that. I think I'm so smart for figuring that out. No. But, yeah. What was I saying? Yeah, I guess about Tifa. I don't know. It's kind of frustrating, but I can see where Cloud's coming from. And I think this fight will get us to 2,000 gil, the gil that we need. We can just have Tifa attack, I guess. Eris, you can use fire. I have one fire materia, I think, that's like way up there on AP, so I really want to see if I can get like Fyra, I think is what comes out of that. Or I guess it's called Fire 2 in this game, but whatever. Quake him! Finish him off. This'll do it, right? Will it do it? Yes. And that is nowhere near impressive as Sephiroth's Quake 3. But we'll make do with what we can for right now. Tifa gets a level, that's cool. And a high potion, that's nice. Okay, and was that like 1900? Great. Well, you just watched me grind for like a whole thing. So I think the next battle we get in, I'm gonna cut out. And then we'll go back to the Chocobo farm. So we'll get in one here hopefully in a second. And yep. Alright, and as you saw there, this is exciting. My all materia leveled up. I don't know who... This one. Alright, so that's awesome. Does that mean we can use it twice now? Because that is great. That's awesome. I'm really happy about that, and I'm really I'm really excited to see all of our materia and stuff level up, as well as get new limits. I really like that those mechanics sort of keep... They sort of make their... something for you to look forward to in battles. And generally, that's what makes RPGs not boring, so I rather like that. And I like this sort of laid-back, like, country music going on here. Let's talk to Billy. Yes, I would love to buy that. Thank you. Buy some greens. Oh. Okay, can we... Oh, you're a shop? Do we have money? You enough for crack-a greens? We could buy some Gisol greens. Sure, I'll buy Kraka. That's funny. Don't judge me for thinking that's funny. Alright, and I guess we should equip the Chocobo lure on one of our characters. Who's got, like, scents on that they don't need? Cloud, probably, yeah. We'll throw that... Well... I don't know if Tifa really needs... There's gotta be something. Do we have anything on that's, like, stupid? What's best to take off? I guess Sense. Put the Chocobo lure on. Hopefully there's no bosses or anything coming up that would be, like, crucial to Sense. But I don't think so. I'm guessing the thing in the swamp, the whatever it's called, Midgard Zolom, I think that is it. I'm guessing that is a really difficult enemy to take down, and we'll probably be able to defeat it later, like if we come back here, but since the game is giving us chocobos to cross the marsh, I can't see us being able to defeat it right now, and I don't want to die, so I'm being wary, and I'm taking the chocobo route. And we got a different battle theme here. Yep, there he is. Good old chocobo. So we have to destroy the other enemies, I guess. I think Tifa's limit chooses your target for you. Whoa, what are you guys? Are you greens? And we can use the greens, right? Ice. These guys don't seem to be taking damage. Let's use them. Crack of greens. We can't change. Okay, yeah, we'll give it to the Chocobo. Right? I just want to make sure I got it on him. Yeah. Alright. And who knows, maybe physical attacks do. Oh, wark. Yeah, come on, buddy. Come on over. Aw, this is cute. I like this. These guys are taking 0 damage though. How do we beat them? Does the physical attacks do more? I don't know what these little scuttling bush things are. They're gross though, and I don't like them. And I don't want to use Tifa's. Okay, there we go. Well, at least they're weak to something. Wait. Oh. Did he leave? What? What? I thought we got him. I thought, like, as long as we didn't hit the Chocobo, we'd be fine. Maybe. I am confused about this. So, if we kill any of the enemies, then. Alright, maybe I'll buy more greens. Do we just have to feed him those? Or maybe I'll talk to the guy again? I don't know. So I guess this episode is Snack figures out how chocobos work. Though this is probably pretty important for the game in general and progression if we want to get places fast. So I'll give up a little bit of time just to get some time back, if that makes any sense. Alright, Billy, I want to buy more greens, dude. They're not for the chocobos, they're for me. You got me addicted. And, okay, so we can't question him again. Can we sell him like an item or something so I can get more money? Can we sell this? Is it only 70? What? What? What are you talking about? Oh, that's how much it'll give us, I guess? Alright, well, yeah, we'll sell the guard stick. And now we can buy some of... Well, okay, we can buy one of these and one of these. So maybe that'll be enough to get the Chocobo to come over to us. Hopefully. Otherwise, this episode's getting long and I have no idea what to do. Alright, so let's run over back to the footsteps. Try this one more time. Is that a house off in the distance? Oh no, it's like a cliff. That's cool. I thought it was an area I could go to. I'm really keen on... Alright, yeah, there it is. And this is like the Chocobo theme, isn't it? It's, I think so. A Chocobo! Alright. Let's feed him greens. Yeah, it is. I love this song. It's so catchy. Wark! Alright. And we got another one, right? Where is it? Greens? Crack of greens, there we go. And is he... I'm just... If there's something very obvious I'm missing here, I apologize. That healed him. How do we get him over? Do we just... maybe Cloud can use the materia or something? Oh, that's Tifa. No. What are you doing, dude? What? What? Chocobo, come back! Oh my goodness. I am going to... This is gonna drive me crazy. And did you just slow Tifa? I think you did. So, here's what we're gonna do. Since this is getting out of hand, we are going... Ooh, what's that? I'm gonna check that. But afterwards, we're gonna cut until I've got this figured out, and I figured out how to get a Chocobo. And then, to be honest, I'll probably have to end the episode after that. So, big fail-sode on my part. What's this? Oh, I didn't know we got that. Big fail episode on my part, but I think that's okay. Lasan nut. When you want to breed chocobos. Okay. Interesting. Hopefully we'll learn about that too. Yeah, I'm gonna off-screen until we figure out how to get one of these buggers. So I'll see you soon, guys. Okay, we are back after a long, painful figuring out how chocobos work process, which was maybe like 10% dependent on me rewatching the footage that I just filmed and seeing what Billy had to say a little bit more, and like 90% like practice at the battles. I know how to do it now because I actually did manage to catch a chocobo, and I saved right before that, so then I reset the game after catching him. So I've got to figure it out, but I still think it's really hard, and I hope I can get it here in like quickly so that the video doesn't drag on for too long. There are a couple things though here at the farm that I also found while I was in turmoil, and we're going to show those off real quick. So if you talk to this guy, Bill, he says there's another person heading towards the marshes. He thinks the guy probably got eaten by the Midgar Zolam, I guess. Though I don't think that's the case, because why would the game have him tell us this if that was? But he says it was a guy in a black cape. So, I can't remember, does Sephiroth wear a black cape? Because that could give us an indication of why we want to cross the marshes, because we're like trying to follow him and track him down. But if he doesn't, and for some reason I just don't remember him, like, I don't remember how his costume is, then it could be a completely new character, maybe a side quest. Hopefully, I feel like if it is that, we might have to defeat the Zolam to do it. But hopefully we'll be able to figure that out. Also, if you talk to the girl here, she said something that I kind of liked. She says, "Wasn't it really expensive? Don't be mad at my brother or grandpa. Ever since dad and mom died, it's been like this." So, I don't know. I just thought that was kind of sad and maybe a little bit more humanizing of why everything costs freaking buttloads of gil here. And the last thing, and this is the most important thing, and I found this out completely by accident as I was running back up here and just like mashing A. If you talk to the chocobo here, and I did this, but I picked wark. If you pick wark, they first do this ridiculous little dance that lasts a really long time, but you get something out of this, and it's pretty sweet, and it's something I totally would have missed, and I'm sure before seeing this, you guys were all just like face palming and like leaving me preemptive comments that I missed this. But through some luck, I was able, and through my own stupidity at not figuring out how to catch a chocobo, I was able to obtain it. And I think this is almost over. Yeah, the music is. So it's wark, and we get the Choco Mog materia. So as far as I understand, this is a summon. It summons Chocobo, and I don't know if it summons Moogle. It says Mog, so I'm thinking maybe it summons Moogle or something. I haven't tried it out yet, obviously, because I freaked out when I found this, and I wanted to leave it on screen my first try of it. And we're probably not going to do that in this episode, but I think that's what it does. It does decrease max HP, I guess, which is kind of weird, but so does all this other stuff, so I don't know. Seems okay. Yeah. And increases MP too, which is kind of cool. Okay, so now that all that's out of the way, we're gonna catch a chocobo. A freaking chocobo. And I think I'm gonna just do it quiet, and then sort of explain how I think this works. First of all, I don't think... Is this one? Yes. I don't think we have to be on those patches to get one, but for some reason I just do it. I guess it's like a superstition. Okay, so we're gonna throw our greens right away. We'll throw the crack of greens. These things are like almost useless, I found. They're stupid. But we want the Tantal ones, I think, most. Throw it, please. Alright, and is he gonna eat? Sometimes, for some reason, I feel like with these greens, he doesn't really stay down a lot. No, he didn't. So we'll throw the Tantal ones. We'll get cross slash ready, because that'll take this guy out. Right? Alright, so he's eating. So what we want him to do, as far as I can tell, is we want the Chocobo to be eating while we're attacking. And this is what I wasn't getting before. And it is kind of tricky, because you don't know when he's going to stop eating, and that depends on how good of a green you've bought. So the Gistel greens, or whatever they're called, useless. They're absolutely useless. They don't make him freeze at all, from what I can tell. And I've had him stop and eat for a little bit with the crack of greens too, but for some reason on some battles they just don't really like register. So, but the Tantal ones work well enough, and I think that's probably the best option here. So we're gonna take this thing out in just a second. I also countless times have accidentally hit the Chocobo, and that's terrible. You don't want to do that. So, yeah, it's pretty annoying. I don't know. And hopefully this guy dies soon. Everybody, please just take him out. I can't let this fail. Chocobo. Okay, yes, good. All right, I got him. Why is this so more complicated than it needs to be? Okay. All right. So, where are we gonna show it? I'm gonna see it here in a second. Yes, we're on the Chocobo. Press cancel to get off. Chocobos will escape whenever a player dismounts. All right, we're on him now. And I also just want to mention how much I love that battle theme for the Chocobo, like the surfer music. It's totally like just like Dick Dale and the Deltones, like kind of like just like great. So we're on the Chocobo. I'd like to cross the marsh now, but I think we're gonna have to save that for next time. Sorry, this was the goofiest video ever, but I think it's okay since we just had a bunch of really serious ones. And it's okay to see sort of how my thought process works on stuff like this. So next time, we'll cross the marsh and see what lies on the other side. Until then, guys, I'm in Snack Attack 8. See ya then. Later.